Good morning. How is everybody doing today? What are we doing today? I think we just... Right. We killed Balthazar. Okay, so we need to still consolidate our forces. Strengthen up Blackstone Post. Unfortunately, we lost Altdorf. But that's because we were basically looking to do our quests. But we've done those now. We've got all of 3 of these magical items.
Let
So
us make doom. Bring war.
I guess we'll make our way back into Altdorf. I will take this settlement just as a staging ground to heal up our forces. I could go to Slovenia, but I want to see if I take out the Empire and the rest of humanity within it. I do wonder if the Empire, the other vampires could flourish. Interrupt the song? I mean, you already know what the song is. Find it.
It is night.
Now, we'll see what happens there.
White King.
Give you a wound. That was a failure. Alright, start trying to get defensive buildings on these so they can maintain themselves. Oh!
Not possible.
Oh, you're upset about the whole attacking you thing. Alright, well, we'll cancel that because that's going to be taken from us. As if, out of all of the places where he could go, Mr. Ironhammer decides to come and mess with me. This is one of the things that I kind of don't like about the player focus. It's, it doesn't really make for an organic game. It's so dumb. And it doesn't necessarily make the computer stronger either, because they basically throw all of their strength into trying to like kill you, without actually building up their strength or consolidating their power. And so what ends up happening is they're so focused and just throwing their forces at you, and you defending yourself, which ultimately leads to you either losing the campaign or successfully defending yourself.
Oh, mighty Lord, the fates have shown.
Yes. Which basically just leaves them vulnerable to other factions who aren't at war with you, taking them out, because they throw all their strength into trying to deal with you, and then don't leave any for themselves to defend them. Can I take this? I could leapfrog over. Ooh, big army. Yikes, Hellstorm rocket battery.
Now.
No, now. I don't want that to be a thing. Where are you recruiting these Hellstorm rocket batteries from? Hey, Admafoss, how's it going? Hey, Toxaloxa, what's up? They wronged you? Oh wait, wrong faction? I actually wouldn't mind going back and playing the dwarves again. Okay. Out of all the factions, I do enjoy them the most. They are upset about being attacked. Better attack them more, Bella. After careful examination, I can safely say this is not Solasta. This is true. Alright, let's have you guys in the back. I need to get into the... Ark never minds playing the Dower. I don't. They are by far the most enjoyable faction for me. You know, the only thing I wish, right, that the dwarves had was, I just wish they had... Nah. There's nothing specific for the dwarves. I do wish they had more, like, interesting mechanics. So, like, the armor system and stuff is kind of like... It's okay, but it's not really, like, an interesting mechanic, kind of. right? Like, there's nothing, I think, there's nothing that you're really building towards with them. In the same way as, like, some other interesting mechanics. That's okay. That's okay. Alright, where's your house on rocket battery? Fuck, what is it doing there? Actually,
With haste!
the mortis engines can move up.
Now! Now! At once! Blood Knight!
These guys are closer. They're already starting to fire at us. Mother truckers. I'm taking my blood knights. You insane?
Sepulchral art. Darkness comes.
Alright, let's wrap around with the blood knights here.
Kemmler.
Heal up my Torgeist.
Even Krell would be impressed.
Krell would be impressed.
With haste. Serve me. I run. Very well.
Light? Light? Fool.
Heinrich Kemmler.
Oh, hello.
At once. Death magic. Kill everything. For blood king. Their time has come. For my master.
Our reinforcements are finally arriving.
Leech them of life. Where is Krell? A new order comes. Now.
How are we all doing?
I am Kemmler. Heinrich Kemmler. Life is a phase.
Okay. That was pretty painless. I like that, you know. That went well. Hell yeah.
Master.
The player focus I have when I play Skarsnik is really insane. You have to micromanage those little goblins. Ark loves to play the dwarves? I do. I love to play the dwarves. I don't know, man. The dwarves are building towards killing everything without a beard. Hey, Duff, how's it going? Are you winning, son? Smashing it. Only 18 losses. It was pretty good. So how do you effectively use the Mortis engine and Balefire cards? I've tried to play the Vampire guns before, but never knew how to use those. First of all, you do not use the Balefire cards. Secondly, the Mortis engines, they're basically a support role So their job, when I play them at least, is to do one of two things. One, have as many friendly units surrounding them as possible, because they have a passive healing aura.
Across the map.
And that passive healing aura stacks with other healing auras. So you want to, you want them healing as many people as possible. Normally I have 2, because with the way that I spread out my army, normally 2 Mortis engines can cover the majority of my forces. And then once your forces are fully engaged and stuff, and that you actually can start thinking, okay, the Mortis engines are safe, they're surrounding people, they're in the position what I want to do, you can start to try to move them slowly towards the front line and have them actually attack. Because once they're actually in melee combat, then they start doing a damage aura to the enemy as well. And the damage aura is really juicy. But mainly that they're just to support the army and do damage for you. At least when I play them. Now, regarding the corpse cart, the reason why I don't use Balefire is because I want to use the Lodestone. Is this one. And the reason why is because if you have this one, you get another healing aura, which is this. This stacks with the healing aura from the Mortis engine, but it also stacks with the Master of the Dead as well, which is another healing aura. And so I don't use corpse carts as a unit. Instead, I get necromancers and then put them on the corpse carts, because there's no difference between a corpse cart and a necromancer on a corpse cart as far as the corpse cart is concerned. Like, they function exactly like a corpse cart, as well as doing everything that a necromancer could do, with the whole, line of magic, and then also adding to the winds of damage, but with the added bonus of having the Master of Death. So it's way more efficient to build up a necromancer and put them on the corpse cart rather than have a corpse cart which will just be there. And the corpse cart, basically the necromancer performs the exact same. I normally group them as close together with the Mortis engines as I can, so that their healing auras stack out and spread. And I normally have 2. I need to build up another necromancer, which I think I do have. Maybe he got wounded. Did my other necromancer get wounded? No, maybe not. So I normally have 2, and I have 2 corpse carts. So 2 necromancers, 2 Mortis engines, have them covering both sides of my army, and then that allows for 3 healing auras to be stacked on my army, which normally I think it equates roughly to around, I think it's either 10 or 12 HP regeneration per second in an AoE area around those units. So it gives a lot of sustain to the army, as well as the Mortis engine also providing the extra 5 melee attack and defense as well to the undead forces.
You dare.
I thought that damage aura was active even out of combat. No, it used to be, but they nerfed it and removed that aspect of it. But originally, you are correct. It used to be active 100% of the time. I always keep meaning to do an undead playthrough, but I keep slipping onto Carl Franz each time. How about undead Carl Franz? I always play either Vlad or Isabella, so I gravitate toward vampire heroes. I'll have to branch out. Yo, Handman, how's it going, buddy? Do you imagine if the vampires literally had the ability, which was called the Blood Kiss? And if you killed so Alfarian has like the prison where you can trap people. It would work in a similar way, right? Where you basically would trap an enemy lord, and then you would blood kiss them, and the AI would just lose that lord, and he would be part of your army now, and it'd be an undead vampire. And then for like legendary lords, they would have like a more bespoke skill tree. A lot of work, but I think it would be really cool if they did it. It'd just be a nice touch. How much money does Norm give? Not a lot, but I do want to take out Volkmar.
I will not.
Especially because I don't want him to have that stupid artillery. Toddy has Altdorf. Well, Altdorf actually got raised to the ground, and after it got raised to the ground, I imagine Toddy just kind of like showed up and moved in. That mechanic would be so cool. I think it'd be a really cool mechanic. Like, it should be really difficult to pull off, right? Like, you have to get them down to a certain amount of health, and then you I don't know, say it works like the exact same way as like what's his faces, Altharians, but it's like you glamour them, and then they get frozen and stunned and can't move for like a short period of time, and then if you kill them within that period, then you know you take them to your little sex dungeon, and then once they're in there, you can then give them the blood kiss. Or better yet, like, you know, just in case you don't want to blood kiss them, but you still want to use them, you could like do some kind of like blood sacrifice with them, which basically wounds them if they're kills them if they're a normal lord, wounds them if they're a legendary lord, just like if you kill them in combat. But you get some kind of like, depending on which faction they're part of, or if they're a legendary lord, depending on which legendary lord, they have some kind of like global effect, which is like really cool or something. Yeah, blood kiss that Croxicle and Nakai. Well, unfortunately, they'd have to limit it, so you could only do it to human characters, because lore-wise, only humans can become vampires.
Heinrich Kemmler, I am back. Heinrich Kemmler, quiet my scalp.
Like, the other factions can be, like, animated, because necromancy in Warhammer is, for the most part, the most simplistic form of necromancy is you are just animating a corpse, right? Your magic is just controlling the corpse's body and animating it. A more advanced form of necromancy, that more powerful necromancers can do, is they basically grab the soul and attach the soul back onto the body so it can, you know, use the skills that it knew in life. That's a lot more advanced, I suppose. The vampire Miao-Ying? Pretty sure they're a dragon. Imagine the guy's a vampire lord. Luckily, you will never have to.
Quiet, Skullstaff. I know what I do.
So right now, these guys in here, for instance, they have Master of the Dead, and they also have the Reliquary binding. So they've got 4 HP there. Sorry, 6, and then they've got this as well. They've got Horrible Regeneration, which is an extra 10. Oh, sorry, there's an extra 4, which gives them a total of 10. So yeah, they can't basically be damaged faster than they do damage now.
Darkest magic to me! Death magic! Serve my will! Atrophy! Decay.
Great. But Kemmler, though, is a special kind of necromancer, because he has a weapon, and that weapon that he has allows him to actually have a better form of regeneration when he's in combat. And not only is that form of regeneration better in terms of just how much you regenerate per turn, but it also allows units to be brought back to life. So it's super good. So we're going to actually move Kemmler up and engage him in combat. Rude.
I am the Lich Master.
Blood's nice.
So hopefully Kemmler will get into combat. Yeah, there we go. Chaos Toon Blade, 8 HP regenerated per second. So you can see the regeneration on the Blood Knights. It's all passive regeneration. I don't have to do anything about it.
Heinrich Kemmler.
I just need to make sure they stay in combat.
Death! Atrophy and decay.
And now we're gonna flood this gate and use the zombie bodies to basically open the gate for us.
Back to life and serve.
Tremble before me.
Necromancer.
The gate is ours.
Blood of our heirs.
With haste. Legions to me.
Swap those guys out. Pop another arcane conduit. Yeah, that wins a death cutting through there is pretty good. Gotta watch out for this Hellstorm rocket battery though. Alright, Kemmler defeated that guy. Let's get these guys down so they stop getting shot. Actually, no. Necromancer, you move up here.
Heinrich Kemmler. Great slaughter. Ha! Even Krell would be impressed.
Would he though?
All will wither. Our time is now. With haste.
Right, let's continue to move up. Need to silence those artillery. Luckily though, it didn't have a great angle of fire on us.
The living will join us. Our time is now. Death.
Give a heal to the Calm Wraiths. Not that they really need it, they've only lost one unit. Let's just pop a Winds of Death through this.
Stem of life. Away! Heinrich Kemmler, serve me.
But that's not very nice.
Heinrich Kemmler. Blitzmaster! Yes, yes! Mortis engine! Where is Krell? Your master!
Chillin', chillin'. Alright, that's the end of that. We've won. Unfortunately, Volkmar is unbreakable though. Oh, Volkmar is not unbreakable. He just had the full hardiness potion. I was watching the animated series from League of Legends. Man, that shit's good. I just started watching that today. I've seen so many people talking about this show. I guess I have to try it. I hate the game all you want, but the lore and world building and animating is top notch. I'm sure Kemmler is a badass in lore, but my friend and I basically treat him like a nerd when we play. Like, all the awesome vampires are at the cool kids table, Gorse and his brothers are at another table, and Kemmler just sits by himself with his crappy sandwich, knowing Vlad is going to dunk his head in the toilet. Kemmler's a really good necromancer, dude. I don't know, Netflix series are usually garbage, so I'm very skeptical about it. Oh, this one is very good. Hey guys, yo, Dragoff, what's up, man? Time to install a Total War Warhammer again, it seems. Thank you for the inspiration. Not a problem, dude. How's it going, by the way? Oh, one second. It's getting too hot. Alright, sack that.
They will all pay.
Oh, actually, you know what? We'll start by taking Grunberg. So if we stay in Norn, we can get healed up in Norn, and then we'll progress. Do I put Kemmler on the horse? I don't think so. Where do I spend my last point? Maybe Invocation of Nehek, to be honest. Like, the Thrall Master's okay, but kind of whatever. Saving for the most part. Curse of Years is kind of like meh. Although it will only cost 4 Winds of Magic and have a 2-second cooldown. Actually use that. Which is way better than it costing 9 Winds of Magic and a 23-second cooldown. I think they've broke Kemmler. I actually can't find a reason why this is a 2-second cooldown. Or why his Raise Dead here says 21 seconds, but as before when you saw me casting it, it was also only 2 seconds. None of his unique stuff reduces. Weapons? None of his weapons. There is no good reason why it's so reduced. I mean, the Law of the Vampire cooldown by 20% is nice there, and then having it here be reduced by another 25, so it's a 45-second reduction, but none of that reduces it as well. I don't know. Kemmler's Curse of Years is better because he's old and therefore knows how to force others to experience his pain. Ah, I see. But yeah, it's I guess we'll enjoy it while we can. You are 20% of your total life. Wait, you are near 2% of your total lifespan in Total Warhammer 2 then? Yeah. That's an interesting army you've got there, Carl Franz. I do wonder how Manfred is doing. The Von Carstein seem to be spreading quite nicely, but I wonder how Manfred's getting along. Because, like, we're obviously... wow. Terrible. Terrible. How are you doing so bad? Is Dryka picking on you? Is that, like... He's not even at war with any of the Empire factions.
Bring war. I need more minions. Let us make doom.
Okay.
You command. I obey.
You say that like there's a better way to spend your lifetime. Playing somebody else's campaign? What, me? No? He's doing so well because he surpassed Nagash. Ah, I see. I mean, we're all watching Arcade when we could be playing Tolor. You tell me. Let us begin? Yikes. I don't even know how to respond to that comment. No. Lolo. This isn't taking into consideration the overcast. I'm pretty sure it's only the overcast, right? Let's find out, actually.
Tomb rot.
It's not. I completely forgot about that. I thought that the 50% was only for the overcast one. Well, there you go. At what point is it just going to be his auto attack? What, Curse of Years? I mean, if Curse of Years actually had like some kind of like damage effect, it would be really good. I don't want to fight this, but that's a lot of battle pilgrims, and I just need to crush them. Lettuce puns, just the tip of the iceberg. Oh my god. Who has that just to throw it out there? Like, what? Bonk, you old now? Hello, Girius has got it. So surely that should mean all of my other spells are also like 95% cooldown.
The summoning begins. The living will join us.
Blood Knights!
I am the Lich Master. All right, I will.
So invocation is... Oh wait, I didn't spend a point in invocation. Wind of Death? Yeah, 2 seconds. Yeah, Dance Macabre, 1 second. Holy shit. Right, the only problem with this, like I said, it doesn't... Right, so I got it the other way round. I got it wrong the other way round. It's not a... Right. So... Right, okay. Yeah, so I got it confused. It doesn't apply to the overcast. None of it applies to the overcast, as far as I remember. Hold on. Let's double check. Oh, okay, so the other two do, but the reduction, I gotta go back and check to see if the 50% from the skill upgrade is supposed to apply to the upgraded version, the overcast version, or not. But yeah, for some reason that doesn't apply to the overcast version. But if it did, yeah, I'd have like 95% reduction on all skills, which would just be stupid. Nagash effed up Altharian good with Curse of Year in the end time, right? No. Altharian got killed trying to stop Nagash from being resurrected. So what he did is he took his blade, shoved it into this the protective sphere that Archon the Black had erected around the ritual site. The blade pierced it, but the runes fled molten, and his sword melted as a result. And then, when he tried to get to him, Archon the Black might have used Curse of Years on him, or he just disintegrated his body and crumbled him to dust. It was unfortunate. It was not a good way to end. Well, it's, like, it doesn't apply. It actually doesn't apply to, the Overcast, like you can tell. So, the Overcast version of Winds of Death, for instance, is 44 seconds. I'm at 24 seconds. So the 45 reduction is applying to it, but the 50% from Thingy isn't. Like, if it was the other way around and the 50% applying, this would be at 22 seconds, and it's not, so it's the 45 that's applying. But for some reason, the 50% just doesn't apply. Don't know why.
Kemmler. Death, massive. Mortis engine. With haste. With haste. Now.
See, the thing is, I could wipe this all out with Winds of Death pretty easily.
Ha! Even Krell would be impressed. Winds of death.
Mate, Crow's right there. Ah, the undead box with wind spells. Bane of AIs and Fester. But yeah, it'd be pretty easy to like just knock that out. And like, here's the regeneration of the undead here, which is pretty freaking good. Like that's insane.
Come on, lads, get stuffing.
Which is probably why in multiplayer they were like, yeah, we're gonna remove that like no limit cap.
For my master. Mortis engine, their time has come. Necromancer. Heinrich Kemmler. Quiet, skull stuff. I know what I do.
Can one of your passive regeneration revive entities? Yep.
Fear the tomb.
The Tomb Blade passive can revive the Fallen. Not only that, but the Calm Wraiths and
I am Kemmler.
the Hex Wraiths, they have a form of regeneration called Horrible Regeneration. And Horrible Regeneration allows them to resurrect fallen entities too. The only problem with that is the fact that, unfortunately, the Hex Wraiths don't have a huge amount of health to draw from, to regenerate into, because they've got like really crappy health, like starting health. There you go. 0 losses. Easy. Although, as you can see here, they got a few kills, but 0 losses. But can you bring back dead bats? Yes. However, I have no dead bats.
Find me, grave-bound. Kill them, raise them. My influence is weak.
Oh, no, never mind. I was like, how have I got all of my movements still? And I remember the army was just like outside of Grunberg.
Now they die.
You want to kill my units? Yeah, no, I'll manually fight this, thank you. I will do it myself. The funny thing is, right now, is the vampires at this stage are extremely powerful. It's when other factions start entering their later game that the vampires basically lose their way. Primarily, though, the main bane to the vampires is our range units. Because the range units tend to focus. The range units tend to focus like the Mortis engine and more of your monstrous units, which is kind of what you need. And also your corpse carts and stuff. And if you want to try and counter those, you then don't have enough front line to deal with their front line. It's an unfortunate like situation. It's kind of like you're damned if you do, damned if you don't. Undead box versus one rocket. You can't use the undead box versus rocket. Although the Hellstorm rocket batteries, you know, normally what you want to try and do is take it out before it can really screw you over. But it's being able to do that. If the enemy's got like decent cavalry, like your Hex Wraiths really don't stand a chance against them. For a tier 5 like cavalry unit, they don't have great melee attack stats. Or even damage. And the charge bonus is appalling too.
All right, I will.
Like they really do not deserve to be a tier 5 entity.
Legions to me. For my master.
Wait, they're 5? Yeah, they're a tier 5 unit, and Calm Wraiths are a tier 4 unit. Really, Calm Wraiths should be a tier 1, maybe 2 unit, and Hex Wraiths should be like a tier 3. Or they could like triple the HP of both of them, and then they would be tier 5. Yeah, maybe not triple. Actually, hold on. I need to do a comparison. I need to do a comparison because even Blood Knights with 5,000 HP seems really low. But maybe that's just because maybe it's because I've been playing on Legendary for a little bit too long that I'm being silly. I wonder what Grail Guardians HP is kind of like. Not because I need them to be comparable, although HP-wise, I could imagine them being comparable. Not necessarily, you know, the other stats, but HP-wise, yeah, I don't really see the problem with that. Because we were talking about it yesterday, right? They basically lose all their armor to gain the physical resistance, which is a good trade-off. But then they also lose massive amounts of health as well, and it's like, well, what do they trade off for that? And there's nothing. They don't gain anything. Before when you had unlimited regeneration, they 100% had like a big advantage. Because it was like, it didn't matter that their HP was low. Because they could always just keep on regenerating. And even with low HP, it was really easy to, like, if they lost a lot of units, it was really easy to rebuild them. Because you just, like, use one invocation of the Hex, and normally that would be enough to rebuild, like, a huge number of them. But then when you introduce a cap on how much you can regenerate, and then you set that cap to be based upon the HP that they start with, a huge benefit to them has become, like, a massive flaw. But I think mainly that's a result of CA basically using like universal, using like one rule to apply to everything. When you've got such a varied unit roster throughout your entire franchise, having a one rule fits all kind of mentality when it comes to certain things, you're bound to have some units that like benefit way better from it than others, and some who like suffer massively compared to others. It's just the way it is. How are you guys not up yet? There you go.
Heinrich Kemmler. Even Krell would be
Okay, should keep
impressed.
those guys alive. Send the terror guys to go deal with that. The Var guy should be able to deal with this mortar alone.
At once. Join my minions, undead. The gods have abandoned us. I run. The summoning begins.
Oh.
By the hell will.
Oh, it must have been from the mortar. I was like, there's no way they themselves have done that much damage to the Karma
Where
Wraiths.
is Krell? At once. Great slaughter. I am back. Where's the Skullstone? I know
Okay.
what I do.
Alright, well that's the end of that. I think Chaos Knights are about 60 or 6k HP. Yeah, I don't see a problem with Hex Wraiths matching that. Or, you know, I actually I don't see a problem with the health of the unit itself. It's just the fact that the regeneration potential for the unit is attached to the health of the unit. Now, if they change that, they could make it where it's like, oh, okay, ghosts have like, you know, on average 40% less HP than they normally would if they were like material. However, they have like 3 times the potential health regeneration. Increasing their health. Awakal, thank you, dude. For the 41 months. Thank you, I really appreciate it.
It is night.
How's your day going, buddy?
Let us make doom.
Okay, we'll come down and take this out afterwards.
Night.
At some point I've got to wrap around and kill Belagar. The wall on this. Put the marble, why not? Ah, I do want the public order.
White King.
Now, here you are.
As you command. No.
Not my assassin. Hey, Ark. I take it you saw the Warhammer 3 gameplay videos. Any thoughts on them? No. No.
Yes.
I know, just like myself, when it comes to stuff like that, I don't really get hyped. I don't really get excited. There are certain things that intrigue me, but most of it, I'm just like, you know, it could 100% change at any kind of like moment. So I'm just like, until I can actually get my hands on it, I need to experience it firsthand and mess around with it, and then I can like give my feedback. Lucky for you guys, but that like when I can actually do that, I'll probably be able to stream it as well and actually give you feedback directly upon my, you know, how I feel about it. No, NDAs are I can't disclose, like, well, it depends on the NDA, but normally the NDA is like that CA gives is normally like stuff that you guys haven't seen. But a lot of the time, it's like, if it's public knowledge already, you can talk about it, right? Like, you can discuss it, because why would you not want to? But if they were like, don't tell anybody, but we've actually added super sexy fox ladies to the roster, and yeah, keep it sweet, keep it secret, keep it safe. It's another paid DLC that's coming out alongside with the release. And then the Helith would be like, oh my god, his brain would explode, and yeah, he might not recover.
I will not.
Fox ladies? All praise chaos. Yeah, it's the one thing. Weirdly enough, though, they worship Nurgle.
Destroy them.
Wait. Yeah, so we're getting 9-tail foxes for Nippon. Right. I would rather Altdorf fall again than lose. Yeah, then lose Marienburg, because Marienburg's slowly building itself up. I've got it to tier 3.
Death calls.
So we'll move down there for now. Let's try and wound her one more time. He's talking about the $5 Lou DLC for Slanesh. Dude, that's just gonna be a mod. What are you talking about? I definitely think I'm gonna be losing Grunberg, so maybe we should cancel that.
Hi.
9-tail foxes? That's cool for Zinch. Yeah. I saw Grunberg getting taken out. It is interesting though that Cole Franz has currently got all of his guys at like tier 9. I'm pretty sure he hasn't had time to train them up. And I was under the impression that on Legendary, like, I know they get increased experience and stuff, but I thought the increased experience was like along the lines of like 900 per turn or something. Even with that, it would still take quite a few turns to get to like level 1 tier 9.
Find me, Gravehound.
Good day, fellow necromancers.
I need more minions.
Okay, luckily Blackstone Post can take care of itself. We will march through here and take Ilhart. And then after that, I'll rush towards Altdorf's defense. Yeah, that's why they chose to attack. Huh. You know what? I will upgrade that to tier 4, thank you. I want a mod that makes that giant bird to be naked. Wait, it already is. Do you speak to your kids with that mouth, Dragoth? Wait, really? Why don't you like me? Aversion? How did they take the Empire? How did who take the Empire? Oh, Marienburg? Marienburg took the Empire after I took it. And then destroyed it. And then they just kind of like went in to fill the vacuum that I left behind. Okay, we get it. Helmgot's being beaten up. Sure, calm down. From Bretonians. Yeah, just a few minutes ago, I was singing, go to sleep, you little shit, go to sleep. I am clipping that, right? And if I'm still streaming in like 8 to 10 years or whenever they can read, I'm going to show them that clip.
Tomb rot. It will be.
Daddy? What does shit mean? Bad dad. Hey, Cannon, how's it going? I mean, you know the problem with having stuff like the aversion mechanics and stuff like that? Like, in and of themselves, they're not bad, right? Like, they're not terrible. I don't think. At least I don't have a problem with them. The problem that I have with those kind of mechanics is the fact that there's really...
Not now.
There's no real good way to increase, like, diplomatic relationships with someone outside of just being like, yo, dude, I will fight for you, milady, and go into war with, like, everybody that they also are at war with, or don't like. Because if you look at, like, say, the, like, if you look at the ways that you can normally do it, the only faction, right, in the game that can actually really do something about people and increase their opinion of them are the High Elves, right, with the whole fact that they can spend influence to do it. Every other faction can only spend a gift, right, and that gift has a maximum value, and it can never, like, it can never go beyond that value, right? Because if you try to give another gift, it doesn't have any impact, or it just resets it back to what it was. So it's such a limited or limiting system. It just doesn't feel like you can really control it in any kind of great way. Like, you can, but the ways that you can do it are normally like they basically dictate the rest of your campaign, right? Because going to war with factions to try and get someone to like you is a pretty big commitment. So, British people, what region is the Bretonian peasant accent from? I don't know. Somewhere where they have a lot of farmers.
They will all pay.
Maybe Derbyshire.
I obey. As you command.
10 turns of small gifts tends to work. I don't think the gifts, is that what they're called? I don't think so, no. Alright. Let's do a test of this.
Vlad von Karstein, welcome thee.
Right. I give him a gift.
They will bend.
It's 10. Alright. I'm pretty sure if you do one next turn, I don't think it stacks.
Bring war. What?
Oh.
Find me grave bound. Okay. I really should have taken that money, shouldn't I? Darkness comes.
Alright.
You will. Yes. It shall be done.
Last time I checked, it stacked on the same turn. It was some time ago, though. Oh, so it can stack up, but it has a limited like it has a ceiling that it will reach. Yeah.
I need more minions.
I just took bankruptcy damage. Freaking rude, dude.
You dare? Yes, the time is right.
Greetings, brothers. What is my definitely? Fellow beatless hearts, fine. Welcome. Sit by my side.
Extreme attacks. This is what they get for me giving them free exposure.
I obey.
As an ignorant American, I was guessing they were from Cornwall. Oh, I didn't check for a cap though. Cornwall is West Country technically, but they're closer to Somerset or Wiltshire.
Excuse the tomb breath. Now, what is it you want?
Do you reckon Tomb Breath is like really hot and attractive? Defeat this army here will lose to this army there. Uh-huh.
Tomb rot. Spread the rot. They will all pay. Follow me.
Okay, losing that sucks, but whatever. After Warhammer 3, where could CA go next? I mean, you're talking about something that's gonna take multiple years, right? Who freaking knows?
Say what you must.
Like, it's so far down the line that it's just like, there's no point even speculating.
Now, world domination is ours. Move.
What's my actual income? I'm really not generating a lot of money. Would it stick with fantasy selling? Who knows, really? I mean, a lot of fantasy elements have made it into basically every single game that they've made. Like, since they realized the success or recognized the success of Total War Warhammer, basically every other title that they've introduced has had some kind of fantasy element, right? So much so that when it came to Total War Troy, they decided, you know what, let's just make one. They tried to make a hybrid, and then were like, you know what, screw this. We'll make one which is purely fantasy and one which is like purely just historical. And just separate the two. So, I guess with that kind of like mindset, you can tell that the shareholders or whoever's like seeing the dollars roll in is like, oh my god, fantasy for days. So at the moment, it seems like they probably would push for a another fantasy setting. As for where they could go, I mean, they could go everywhere. Like the one that I would love to see them do, right, I don't think they'll ever do it, but I wouldn't be mad if they actually took on if they worked together with who is it now? Who owns it? Halo? And it was like a partnership thing. Because Halo Wars was okay, but I would actually love to see like a Halo, like, Total War thing. But I don't know. I don't know where they would ever go.
The rot. Now they die.
Oh, I don't expect it to happen. I'm just kind of intrigued by how it would play out. But no, like, there are a bunch of people like that. You know, you've got Game of Thrones that could potentially happen. You've got Lord of the Rings that could potentially happen. Pretty much kind of like any fantasy setting with, like, you know, which is set in like a medieval period, people could be like, could potentially work, right? I don't think, yeah, I mean, you could have definitely Age of Sigmar, but the problem with Age of Sigmar is Age of Sigmar right now is in its prime, right? So I don't know if Games Workshop would even want a game that would maybe detract from, you know, the sales of their models, as it were. Because I do imagine, I think one of the things that kind of happened is there definitely is like a bleed over of these things that happen, right? Like people who had no real interest or no real knowledge of Warhammer, I imagine some of them have started looking to buy models, right? For you know, for that franchise. And are like really intrigued and like, oh, I really like this character, I want to get a model for them, so they buy it from Games Workshop. I imagine, you know, that Games Workshop saw a lot of benefit from having that partnership with CA, which probably was like unforeseen for them, potentially. They probably did this originally just because they thought Fantasy's dead, we're ending it. It's no skin off our nose to get some extra money from, you know, them doing a Total War version for it. But then I also think that if you've got something that's more popular, right? So like, say, Age of Sigmar, there are probably people who like to own, who would like buy the models, who then wouldn't buy the models if they could just play Age of Sigmar in a game, because that would satisfy them, right? If that makes any sense. So it's like, we don't really need to give part of our franchise to CA for it. Or maybe they're building like an extremely an extremely good like relationship, and maybe they will go into Age of Sigmar. But Total War, the Master Chief Edition, damn right. Retreading Warhammer style fantasy probably won't happen. I want a sci-fi Total War. Well, I mean, people have wanted like a modern Total War for a really long time and stuff. I just don't. You know what they need? Nah, I don't know. I don't know what they're gonna do. And it's fun to speculate from time to time, but it's kind of like the whole question of who would win in the fight, you know, Superman or Goku. It's been asked so many times that it's just like, yeah, whatever. What do they need? What do they need? Nothing really.
Yes.
Nothing at all. People who play tabletop, Sim or Warhammer 40k, tend to actually not buy the models. Modern Warfare is primarily done with ranged weapons. I don't really know if you could create a proper Total War game with no melee units. Superman, of course. Superman or who? Goku. Better AI? they do need better AI. Sci-fi makes more sense than a modern one because the factions can be more diverse than that way. We still have a lot of years with DLC content for Warhammer 3. Like a lot? Yeah, we do. The modern Total War would definitely get them bad attention. What do you mean by bad attention? Total War, the Fall of Cadia, the hard drive broke before the guard. Star Wars? I mean, Company of Heroes 3 devs have been openly saying that they are inspired by Total War. To the point that they have asked EA for development advice. Who the F is Goku? Ah, just some guy who would beat up Superman. Don't worry about it. How are you even shooting at my Mortis engine? Saitama? Wow, unfortunately, the strongest person the strongest person to give Saitama like a good run for his money, right? Wouldn't have been able to beat Goku or Superman, and Saitama beat him in like one serious punch, so it's like whatever. Oh, okay, I'm too old to know him. Just how old are you, sir? He's delving out of his comfort zone? I don't know. I'm 36 and I know Goku. That's because Goku's old. Like, Dragon Ball's not, like, a new thing. It's very old. Well, it's not as old as Superman.
Even Krell would be impressed.
Not knowing who Goku is at 36 would be a disgrace. Yeah.
Blood Knights, it is done.
They'll die and rise. Undeath for all. The gods have abandoned us. Ha! Even Krell would be impressed.
Dragon Ball isn't that great. My Little Pony is way better. Way better for what? Why is Winds of Death so powerful? Who knows? No. I wasn't that into computers in 1984, especially when fighting, with fighting games. You just needed to watch Toonami, dude! You just needed to watch Toonami! If only he knew the truth about Krell. Way better for stuff that we can't talk about on Twitch. Okay. I hate anime culture, sir. I don't judge people, of course, but I hate it. I don't understand people who take that stance. It would be like me saying I hate cartoons. Because that's what it is, right? That this cartoons. So to have the stance that like all cartoons you hate is pretty crazy. It would be like saying I hate all movies or I hate all books. That's so vast and varied. It surprises me. But quite a few people do say it. New cartoons, but anime are great. I hate Hollywood movies more. But that's not you saying that you hate all movies. That's just like movies in particular that are made in Hollywood you don't like because of, you know, the format of them, which I can understand. But if, like I said, if you say you hated all movies or books or whatever, yeah. It's not cartoon to me, it's a genre. It's not though. That would be an incorrect statement. Which basically just means, Soul One, that it's time for us to explore anime genre with you. We'll find this man an anime that he enjoys, damn it. Let's go. Let's go. I'm just gonna be like throwing someone at a bunch of different anime, and you know what's gonna happen? Alright? He's just gonna turn into like a massive anime fan as soon as he finds like, you know, the one he likes. I like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure art style. Have you seen the new Riot Games animation? I just started watching it today. Yeah. I just watched the first season of One Punch Man. That one was pretty decent. So if you like Full Metal Alchemist, or did you just watch Full Metal Alchemist? Because it depends. Because normally, like a lot of the time, when people are like exposed to anime, it's normally like very mainstream anime. No, Ari. You know. Whereas there's like a whole complete range of stuff, right? Like I said, it would be me introducing you to food, and the first food you try is licorice, and you like, I don't like food. I'm gonna stick with photosynthesis. Dragoth. There are people who will Google that, sir. I apologize for my chat, people. Good? Good. Yikes. They need to learn someday? Oh my god, this guy. Season 1 of One Punch Man is the best season. It then took a hard dive in season 2. It was such a drag. Oh, dude, if you're not reading, like I basically so I started watching, like I got massively into like anime around like early teens. And then yeah, early teens, and then freaking Naruto hit me with its like 100 episode filler bullshit, and I was just like, screw this, man, this is hard. And then I found out about, like, I started searching into the manga, and then I started reading the manga, and I never looked back. I found I much preferred the manga to the anime. I still massively enjoy like the fight scenes and stuff that you have in some anime, and I do like some like movies, but I think for just like storytelling purposes, it's the same with books. I much prefer books than the movies. Storytelling purposes, I like it so much more. Nehedith, once more, that is not a quote. I never said that. I googled it. You should do it's worth it. I'd say it was not that bad, but man, I hate how much emotion they have. They are overplayed or overacting sometimes. I don't know how to say it in English. Oh no, I understand what you mean. Oh, dude, all the Great Warfighers? I know, dude. It was tough. Someone there's anime that don't do that. Death Note doesn't do it that much. Attack on Titan doesn't do it. Yeah, I think Soul One actually might like Death Note. So Death Note's all about this guy who's like an evil. Well, it's basically it's the premise is about this book, and if you put someone's name in the book, they die. That's the premise of it, and it's quite a dark thriller, I guess. It's really good. It's really, really good.
Tomb rot.
Because it's quite yeah. You know the story of Death Note? Yeah, that one's really good. Old Berserk? Yeah, dude, did you hear about the creator of it passed away, unfortunately? So they don't know if it's actually going to get an ending.
How they die.
Anime be like Skullgirl with bad grades, tentacle demons, end of the world, some philosopher monologue, the end. Also, hi. Oh my god, y'all. Death Note's all about this guy who eats potato chips? Uh-huh. Don't watch live action Death Note. Yeah, don't do that.
Find me, grave.
Wait, I thought I could make it here. Yikes. Right. Do you know a good anime? I don't think Soul One would like it. So, yeah, I don't think Soul One would like it, but honestly, I think Your Name? Is it Your Name? Which was like, I think it's a slice of pie anime. So good. Also, Studio Ghibli. Yeah, Your Name. Check out Your Name. I think it's on Netflix. Just really, really good. Well, slice of pie, slice of life kind of thing. Yeah. We need Warhammer anime. I would recommend Cowboy Bebop, Ghost in the Shell, Black Lagoon. There's also Trigun as well, and oh, what's the other one? Trigun and was it Gunslinger? No. Other one where the guy gets killed and then brought back to life, and then and then he was betrayed by like his best friend. Gungrave? Gungrave. Yeah, that one was pretty good. Yeah, they're like old school ones as well, which is really good. Or, you know, you could go back to like the really old school, checking out Ninja Scroll. Ninja Scroll was really good. That's like old classic kind of anime. And Vampire Hunter D as well. Those were like they were very different to what you get now really in anime. And if you don't like the whole like if you want more, if you really like more of like Shogunate era kind of anime, and you like if you love Ninja Scroll, check out Sword of the Stranger, I think. One second. Is it Sword of the Stranger? Yeah. Check out Sword of the Stranger. Super good. Super good anime.
Grave times.
You ever seen Guardian of the Sacred Spirit? Nope. Psychopaths is a great crime / police sci-fi anime. Psychopaths is a great anime. 100% agree. Ninja Scroll the movie. Wait, there's a series one? But yeah, the movie was really good. Oh, I was literally typing Vampire Hunter D and then you said it. Yeah, super good. I enjoyed Psychopaths too. It wasn't anything really special though. Vampire Hunter D, Bloodlust is a movie. So good. It's Sword of the Stranger, really cool. Yeah, it's really good. Also, Afro Samurai movie with Samuel L. Jackson was good. Yeah, there's a series. It sucks. Yikes. Afro Samurai was good. Although I didn't like the follow-up to Afro Samurai. But yeah, Afro Samurai is kind of like one of those animes where it doesn't really tell you much about the world, or anything. It's like the world is already built around you, and you just know like one period in this character's life, and then it finishes, and that's all you know, right? It doesn't try to really world build in that way. You just get dropped into it. looking for a good sports anime. Haiku? Yeah, my little sister actually told me about that. She told me to watch it. Oh, by the way, if you really like food, by the way, and if you do like Bible Black, check out Food Wars. It's safe for work.
Not what I planned.
But someone won't like it. That's probably everything he hates in anime.
We hunger swiftly. With haste.
That statement checks out. I watch a lot of Food Wars. Gotta say, nearing the end, it gets. Oh yeah, even the manga kind of fell off too, unfortunately. The anime about bread? Wait, what? Oh, Summer Wars. Yeah. Summer Wars is also a really good anime to check out as well. Really enjoyed Summer Wars. I'm at episode 680 of One Piece. Now I had to take a break. I just couldn't anymore. I love it, but holy cow, it's a lot. Yeah, so I started taking a break from One Piece once they got to the when they're fighting Kaido, and they got to the Japanese-inspired like land. I can't remember what it's called. What, the Wano country, maybe? But yeah, I was just like, I'm reading through this too quickly, and to wait for one week for this much content is just like killing me right now. I need to wait for there to be more. Oh, also, if you like sport ones, checking out Ippo. That's a really good boxing anime. Still waiting for that mother truck to get back in the ring though.
Atrophy and decay. It is time. I am Kemmler.
What is killing you so quickly? What? There's absolutely no way you should be dying.
Death magic. I am Kemmler.
Crashed. I forgot the name, but there is a badminton anime which is really cool with a kind main character who becomes a psychopath. If you like Vikings, a Vinland Saga. Ekitati, Japan. That is a bread anime, so good and cute. Interesting. Once you start back up, Dressrosa is really good arc. I think it starts around 700. I've been playing through Super Robot Wars 30 at the moment, so I've been visiting all the mech animes that spark my interest. Huh. He yelled Sigma and Sigma came and pulled the plug. Hello? Close already. Gee. Wow, this is the first Warhammer 2 crash I've ever seen. It crashes on occasion. It's the first time I've seen it where I haven't really played with mods though. But the thing is with crashes, sometimes it can be just like, you know, it can be your computer or sometimes it can be the game. Most of the time it's pretty damn stable. Next on Twitch, streamer yells at frozen game, expecting something to happen. I expected it to close down. That's normally what happens. Normally, you hear that blip of sound disappearing, and then you leave it for a bit, and then the game shuts down. But it just got stuck. God damn it! I want to auto-resolve. I'm actually I mean, I'm curious as to why my Calm Wraiths took so much damage. Yeah, I am so worried why my Calm Wraiths took so much damage. That was weird. Okay.
Mortis engine. Heinrich Kemmler. Quiet my Staufer.
With haste! Swiftly!
And next on Twitch, streamer reacts on how other streamer yells at frozen game, expecting something to happen. Always work good. Wait, I thought that was YouTube. Oh, it's only a YouTube thing. Okay, my bad. I don't know. I don't watch other Twitch streamers most of the time. On Twitch, it's just live reactions? Ah, right.
So much death!
Where are the Demigryph Knights? Yikes.
Mortals quail!
Atrophy and decay. I run. Death! Death magic! Back to life and serve! Time to rise!
Okay. But this is going pretty well.
Mortis engine! Life is a phase. Heinrich Kemmler. Darkest magic to me! I am the Lich Master.
Alright, let's intercept those Demigryphs.
Serve me! Great slaughter!
Tremble, mortals!
How do you draw the move path? If you type exclamation mark movement, you actually see all the move commands that I know. Next on Reddit, chat reacts to streamer reacting to other streamer yelling at frozen game, expecting something to happen. Load already. You know what it will do? It will crash now after I've actually done the game. Like, done the fight.
Across the map. They will all pay. Yes, the time is right.
Yeah, screw it. Let's just go straight up to Middenheim. Oh, actually, has a defensive garrison.
Never. Impossible.
Find me grave bound. As you command.
Okay. Right. Oh. Looks like the High Elves are actually doing okay. Musalon is actually taking over? Interesting. Alright.
Absolutely not.
Marienburg's actually coming back to attack me. I might not take Middenheim, I might just... Well, no. I'll probably sack it, take it, and then start moving back to defend Marienburg. Which race will you try first in Warhammer 3? Top 3 choices right now, probably Nurgle, Khorne, and Ogres. That being said, I'll have early access to it, so by the time the game's been released, I probably would have played all of them.
I need more minions.
Khorne, Khorne, and Khorne? I know about all that, Timmy. So the thing I like about Nurgle is I'm hoping for like big, sturdy, durable, tanky boys. Khorne, blood for the blood god, right? Balls deep, melee. I kind of like that combat style too. Although I do prefer the tankiness of like Nurgle. And then Ogres, just because they're Ogres. Will Warhammer 3 be separated from Warhammer 2, or would it just, or would it be just a map expansion? It will work the exact same way that it worked with Game 2 to Game 1. So when the game first comes out, there will just be a, it will have its own map, like Warhammer 2 had it, the Vortex. After that, though, once it's released, the next thing they'll be working on is getting the combined map of all 3 games forged into one single gigantic, massive map experience.
See my sepulchral eyes. With haste! At once! Everywhere is death!
Lots of freaking explosions going on here. You don't need to be tanky if your enemy is dead. Oh, tanky? But what if you want to hug your enemy and embrace them and give them the love they deserve? The way Papa Nurgle demands it.
Master of death. So be it. Our time is now. I am back.
Oh, because you're climbing on the wall.
Darkest magic to me! Await your master calls! Chaos looms! Necromancer! Legions to me! Darkest magic to me! The living will join us. Sigma demands blood!
Okay, we're slowly getting up.
Blood Knight! Night has fallen. Very well.
Let's have the Blood Knight stay here for a little bit so they can start regenerating their health passively.
Heinrich Kemmler. Where is Krell?
Right next to you.
Axe of Krell.
I can't believe these halberdiers are holding out still.
Heinrich Kemmler.
We can't have that. It might bounce off the wall though.
I know what I do.
Yeah, it did.
Ah, even Krell would be impressed. Ulrich's taste. Necromancer. Serve me. I run. Death.
Where are you going, little Terrorgeist? Right, time to go and quiet those guns.
Yes. Now. Necromancer.
Okay, we're just getting caught up on those. We can move beyond that now.
Hi.
I was sure I sent these guys to quiet those guns, but I guess not. Nope, that's army losses, we win. Scarbrand hates hugs? No, he doesn't. He tried to give Korn a hug from behind, and Korn didn't reciprocate it. So it's not that he hates them, it's just he's very, very, very wary. Yeah, about them. Your unbreakable army. It's a pretty good army right now. The only thing I can really lose to with this is if they have some like massive amounts of monstrous units. It would be very hard for me to bring them down, like trolls and bigger. Or if they have a bunch of Hellstorm rocket batteries and a bunch of cavalry, I would also find it difficult. It's mainly like the undead do not have a good way to deal with large units. Like Blood Knights normally go toe to toe, but they don't excel at counter large play, right? Like they do okay against it, and you can definitely back them up with like healing magic and stuff. But just by themselves, they're not gonna absolutely stomp. That weapon strength just isn't there. Like it's shocking, isn't it? 38 weapon strength on them. Awful. And most of it isn't armor piercing either. The 1,000 Moors got destroyed. No surprise there. Okay. Pretty sure Toddy's going to be reinforcing on my side of the map, though, which means I'm able to deploy where I want to deploy. I'll cut off his advance, and then just Winds of Death his entire army out of existence. No, they should be reinforcing from behind me. Yep.
Atrophy, decay. Heinrich Kemmler. Quiet, Skullstaff. I know what I do. Legions to me.
not bad.
Death! Undead knights, lead them!
Necromancer. A new order comes. The dead are mine. Mortis engine. Now! Atrophy and
Would you stop?
Heinrich Kemmler. Fear the tomb. Where is Krell? At once.
There he goes. Gotcha.
Lord of Undead!
With haste.
Alright, let's reform the lines. Cannon, that little stabber isn't gonna help you, dude. We like to call that a breath shot, actually. Ha 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 ha.
I am the Lich Master. So be it.
Blood Knights! With haste!
An ancient power is rising.
Hello. No, I can't. Wait.
Lich Master! Lich them of life. I am Kemmler. Master of death. Everywhere is death. Wings of death.
Doom comes. Blood Knights!
Let's move you up. These are gone now. You gonna do anything to him or just kind of like sniff it? Blew his head off. Pretty much. I actually thought I took more damage, but I only took the 28 losses. Whew. Yeah, that guy was the one who got killed at the end. I hope you try Lost Ark when it's released. Yeah, I've got into the closed beta. I've got to mess around with that. Oh, wait, no, it's finished? No, it's still going for like 2 more days. But I haven't got much time to play it. I take it you've been enjoying it, Cannon? So hold that thought, because I'm just going to be right back. I gotta go. Huh. I originally wanted to main summoner, but in the end I didn't like it. Oh, you're talking about Lost Ark? Yeah, I'm currently playing as Shadowblade. I'm like level 12 or something.
It will be.
Okay, still need to rush towards Marienburg.
Foolish request.
Elves. Striker and Paladin as next, but I really wanted Sorceress. Lost Ark, isn't this old game to be released soon?
Say what you must, but know you.
I'm sure whatever you tried to mean was funny.
I am no pawn.
But yes. Releases next year. I actually don't know what this release date is.
Let us make do.
Ah, you killed the rebellion for me.
Bring war.
What a one? Okay. There's a lot of battle pilgrims. Oh yeah. Dude. You can't not reset people. Adios, mi amigos. Hi, can I have your Ari collection, please? I want something to remember you by.
Kemmler.
Never? What do you mean never? You gonna take them? You gonna get buried with them like some kind of Egyptian king? Yikes.
The summoning begins. Yes, awake, minions. Lichmaster. Not what I planned.
Yes, all gotta burn with me? Well, actually, they get mummified, not cremated. But okay.
Mortis engine. All before us will perish.
Fear us.
I'm too heavy for a little boat. A little boat. Is that what Vikings have? Little tiny boats?
The living will join us. Heinrich Kemmler. See the corpse rise. Ha! Even Krell would be impressed. too. I will see to it.
Okay, that's completely broken.
Natural decay. Where is Krell? The dead are mine. Heinrich Kemmler. Serve my will.
Alright, well, that's army losses. Elith, you can get the land version. They bury you with a vote. Well, if I burn, that will smell pork for a long time. Smell pork for a long time. Tastes like chicken? Really?
Don't
According
rush
to
me.
Eddie Izzard. Alright.
Find me grave bound.
Right.
Follow me.
So we've secured that. We still need to take Carrick Ziflin back. I actually want to secure Marienburg, thinking about it. I can finally invest in upgrading this a little bit.
King.
The main thing that I need to do is get enough money that I don't have to worry about continuously fighting in order to sustain my treasury. Because if I can just, like, relax for a little bit, I can start building stuff up. Unfortunately, though, the von Carsteins aren't doing a good job of actually fighting the Empire. Could take Corone out.
Yes. It will be.
18,000? Oh, hell yeah. Okay.
Kill them, my children.
My bloodline calls.
Holy shit, there are a lot of invading Dark Elf armies right now. Yeah, the public order penalty reduction for lack of corruption is like really, really good. It's just a shame that it's like the last tier. Probably go for the weapon strength. The weapon strength.
Hi.
Yeah. I've got quite a bit of cavalry right now. The weapon strength's kind of nice. It's only 10% though,
Let
but
us make doom.
not too bad. Really don't care. I don't know why they thought adding charge bonus to corpse cards was ever going to be a good thing. What I try and do is buff up X-Wraiths. That's it. 15. To okay, fine, whatever. That's just a terrible technology buff for like your ghost units. I think that's the only ghost upgrade that you get on the entire technology tree, and it's like 15 weapon strength, which 15 weapon strength in and of itself isn't bad. It's just not a lot, right? Like the only upgrade. Am I funeral? I want Ark singing, Ave Maria, or the intro of My Little Pony. The original?
You dare.
Is there a free bar?
Destruction.
Also, are you sure? No. No, the new one? Wait, what's the new one? Also, how do you know that you will die before me? I will make it happen? Yikes, Jenga. Oh no, the building fell on him.
Mortis engine. See my sepulchral art. With haste! Our time is now! Now! At once!
The difference between a corpse cart with a charge bonus and a Nahakara chariot is branding.
Blood Knights!
Okay.
Undead Ascendant!
I thought it was the fat rims, dude.
For my master!
Oh, thank you, Naheth, for sending me the My Little Pony soundtrack. I will memorize the lyrics. Toot sweet.
Ha! Even Krell would be impressed. Heinrich Kemmler. Away! Quiet, Skullstar. I know what I do. Heinrich Kemmler.
Great swords, huh?
Heinrich Kemmler. Still my beating heart. Faster! I run! Stop them! Death magic! Heinrich Kemmler.
Mighty Killer.
Necromancer. Atrophy and decay. They'll die and rise. With haste. Death magic! The gods of the death of us! Ulrich's team, retreat! Mortis engine!
Oh, it's like, how are these guys not in yet?
Fear the two.
Alright, at least we silenced their artillery.
Heinrich Kemmler. At once, I run. The dead are mine. Death magic.
Agreed, Necromancer.
You will love it? Oh. My assistance is being requested to sign up for the big wars in New World today.
The dead will rise.
It's funny. Nah, I'm pretty sure that would get me DMCA, dude.
Necromancer.
Oh yeah, the queue, I forgot about that. Yikes.
Atrophy. Decay.
Carnage.
I am back.
Can you guys leave? This is my territory now. Just accept it, move on. But no, sorry Nehaleth. They can't DMCA. I know personally Jeff Bezos. I go in the space with him. I go in the space with him? What space would that be, sir? Tell me more. Personal space, who knows? Oh, that's why I'm asking for greater clarification.
Across the map. Spread the rot. Kill them, my children. I need more minions. White King. You win.
Okay. The Kitsune space? Yikes. Ogres, my lord. A gay club? Is that just a club for gay people, or is it like a nightclub? And what kind of music do they play? Music is always important. Alright, we've got rid of Marienburg. The ogre trailer has no right to be such a banger as it is.
Find me, grave-bound.
Look, if you can dance to the music, then I'm down.
Let us make doom.
I'll be down to clown, no problem. As long as some girl doesn't try to eat my hair there, I'm fine. Or actually, just anybody. No one better try and eat my hair. Let's see if there's someone here. Alright, no one's there. Okay, let's move up north. Try and assassin. Oh! Got him. If you shave off all your hair, nobody will even be able to attempt it. Uh-huh. You don't say. He ain't wrong? No one said he was wrong. Just, I mean... Yeah, no. That's like... You don't need glasses if you take out your eyeballs. Like, it's a true statement, but it's very monkey paw.
Obliterate. I disobey.
Time to grind the Age of Empire 4 ladder? Oh, wait. It actually has a ladder? That's cool.
Spread the rot. It shall be done. I obey.
Our strength grows. I see you top 1 world. I don't know about that. I've been top 1 world in a game before. It's a lot of effort.
My lord's fault.
No, I will not help you against the Bretonnians.
Not likely. Not possible. This is impudence.
Oh,
I will not blight my soul.
Find me, grave-bound. What?
They want you to join war, and don't even give money? Shameful display? Shameful indeed.
Domination is ours.
Mine. Mine. That was my butt.
As you command.
68% success chance. Got him. Ogres don't need eyeballs. They just gulp down some magma. Well, I mean, in the process of gulping down said magma, they lose the eyeballs. But I think the difference is there. Those ogres actually get their eyes replaced with fire eyeballs. Isn't that your army? Isn't what my army? What, this? This is my army. That guy was someone from Middenheim. Whoa, 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 whoa! What's this? Okay, well, let's see how this goes down. What a few archers. This is a carpet of fresh corpses. Delightful. That's a lot of battle pilgrims? Looks like someone's on a crusade. Crusades are bad. Close? Charge forth! The one problem, right, that I have with vampire garrisons is the main thing that they rely on, like, in fights, is the ability to regenerate. And in all of the garrisons, you never get the ability to regenerate. Like, most of the times, you don't have any, you don't have the corpse stone, sorry, the corpse cart lodestone, you don't have a mortis engine, you very rarely get a necromancer, at least in this scenario. Yeah, those guys are dead. As long as I can mop up most of their, yeah, as long as I can mop up most of their range, I should potentially be okay. Yeah, we're not gonna take up. It's a fucking. Oh, there's a battle pilgrims. Whoops. Where's the peasant mob gone? As if these guys are still alive. Right, let's try and get in there, take those out. Ah, the Lord is still alive. Yikes. Right, so those are battle pilgrims. They're protecting this range unit here. You're gone now. They charge so hard that the doors broke. Yeah, you're gone. Oh shit, they've got control of it. I was like, why are you attacking me? I can't believe the... Wait, hold on. What's the stat? Oh, right, that's stat... I forgot how trash. Look at this. Tier 3 unit, by the way. 26-26 melee stats.
Hi.
Battle Pilgrims, 51-34. 55 weapon strength. Okay. I'm gonna need to take out that Lord there. Yeah, he's way too bullshit to be left alone. I need some big damage numbers. I need chunks taken out of this guy. Yo, 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 what? Hey! Follow that mother trucker into the sky, please. Really? Just gonna kill my... How are you one-shotting these guys? What? Get out of here. Rude. There we go. Oh my god! When did you guys get there? That is not bad stats for a level 3 unit. Oh wait, it's not a ranged unit? No, not a ranged unit. They basically have the stats of a level 1 unit. Sorry, tier 1 unit.
Find me, Gravebound. Yes, the time is right.
Not really a good upgrade, is it? You lose 3 Graveguard, get 2 Calm Wraith, and 1 Crypt Horror left back.
Futile.
Now I want to compare that to the stats of a level 1 Dwarf ranged unit. I bet the Dwarf is better. Well, luckily, we can actually do that. Um, what am I doing? Why am I on the Empire? So if we get you, add those 3. So we got the Quarrelers Rangers and Bugman Rangers, and then add units. Where are my vampire boys? Am I blind? No. And we will add the skeleton. Okay. So. Yeah. Bugman Rangers beat them. Thunderers beat them. Wait. That's not true. Oh, no. Okay, wow. So the Graveguard with great weapons actually lose 10 melee defense. Like, hello? So the great weapon version has 26-26, right? Base. Quarrelers have 18 and then 28. The Thunderers, though, have 20-28. And the Bugman Rangers actually beat them with 20. Well, kind of beat them. Like, they've got less melee attack, 24, but they have much higher melee defense at 38. Why do they lose? Why do the great weapons lose 10? Oh, because they lose the shield. So they lose the shield, and then they must lose 5 extra melee defense because the shield adds 5, I think. Yeah, there you go. There's more health, though, on the Graveguard, I guess. Yeah. And then, let's... Hold on. So... What's the skeleton start with, by the way? 18, 18, 26. Right, so we get rid of these. Get rid of you. Right, and then let's just have a look at... say... that. And... warriors. Right. Okay. So let's have a look. The dwarf boys. Yeah, the dwarf boys have better stats, right? Melee stats than the Graveguard, apart from the melee defense on the normal Graveguard. The Kraos Marauders have better stats. Apart from, like, once again, the Graveguard, because they have an extra 10. But the melee defense massively beats out on them. They got 34 versus the 36. Dwarf Warriors have better melee defense, but less melee attack. And the Saurus Warriors, more melee attack, but less melee defense. Hello. Oh, yeah. Right. Okay. Okay. Right. I see. Okay.
Yes.
Right.
Will all pay. Onwards.
Right, okay.
It will be.
There's no harm in it, is there? Okay. Fine. Chat. Seren beat Medusa. She basically was like, right, Jerome, I'm gonna show you how to beat it. And then she sat me down and she was like, I'll show you like what I do the first time and then you can go. And then she beat it when she went to show me. There you go. You happy? Okay. Okay. She's a winner without me, chat. Okay. Right. Each left. Oh yeah. Because you know you want to play it, so just play it. Yeah, I know. That's awful. Companies, right? What a bunch of bastards. Okay, bye. Bye. Are we the baddies? Nah. How can we? We bring people's loved ones back to them. Also, don't look too hard into attack interval. That number doesn't mean a whole lot. So she beat it after learning how to push the dodge button. Well, the thing is, like, she was doing it. I was just like, you're kicking this butt anyway. Like, what are you talking about? And normally what it was, she was just kind of like, she was losing the rhythm of play as she was playing through it. And then that's why she would ultimately, like, end up losing. But once she had, like, a break from it and could actually go through it and keep the rhythm that she had, she was able to destroy the boss. Okay.
Blood dragons!
Necromancer. Multis engine. Yes, master! All right, I will. I am Kemmler. Your master calls. Quiet, Skullstaff. I know what I do. Heinrich Kemmler. Fear the tomb. Serve my will.
Hello, Chanlark. How are you guys going? Yo, Winter Tooth. Pretty good, man. How are things with you, buddy?
Kemmler. Ha! Even Krell would be impressed.
Excellent. Just back from an appointment, lost 13 kilograms, busy with getting driver's license. Going the good way, Throg feels happy. Nice, dude. Have you stopped eating ogres? Although, I'm not sure how a troll really manages its weight, because I thought it just kind of like regenerates to what it always needs to be.
They will all pay. Onwards. You dare. World domination is ours. You win.
Okay, I'm starting to run out of money, but it's not too bad.
As you command.
Yeah, I'm starting to run out of money, but it's not too bad because we're currently getting these two settlements, which will give me 900. So that's gonna be nice. Bye, Boris. Yeah, my doc said must stop eating everything. Oh well, congratulations, dude. Because 18 kilograms is a lot of weight to shift, dude. You see, a troll can manage its weight by like chopping off an arm. The arm becomes like a food storage if they need it again. I see. And only eat a healthy amount a day, so instead of 6 plates, just one Throg feels hungry, but Throg can resist. Throg has self-control. Which is how you know that Throg is smart.
Ready. The dead approve.
Throg needs to win contest with ogres. They are fat. Don't tell them.
Yes.
Okay. We will not tell the ogres that they are secretly fat. To be fair, I have a sneaking suspicion that they are fully aware of it and just do not care. That's a misconception. They hate to be called fat. Then they eat you. So, to prove you wrong? Is that how that works? If someone says something mean to you, if you eat them, it makes it untrue, because they are now dead and in your belly. Checks out. I can't follow that logic.
Let us make do.
Wait, what? The Fey Enchantress took... My god. If you eat them, it becomes self-deprecation. You can't be right if you aren't alive anymore, I guess. This is true. And I would tell you that this might not be true, but I'm afraid you might try and eat me, so I'm just going to agree with you. I'm going to soon pre-order the third game, but I want to do that with your code. Okay. You can either do it with my code, Wintertooth, or if that doesn't work, because I know it can be messy if it's not outside of Europe. I've actually got an official code from CA as well, which downside doesn't come with a discount, but it still supports the channel, and it's from their official website, so.
Grave times. Destruction.
Ghosts and goblins. Right, well. We're being attacked on both sides. Code? What code? Nexus. I think he's referring to.
Yes, awake, minions! I am back! Ready back! Yes! With haste! Now! It's time.
Does Nexus even work in Europe? Every time I try to do something, it says not available in your region. Dude, so... It's one of the things that I found really frustrating with them. Because there have been a bunch of times when I've like pointed stuff out, and then they've like finally got it sorted, and it started working again. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. They know about the problem. It shouldn't happen again. Whatever. Because apparently they need like different codes for the different regions and stuff. And then I just like had the problem continuously, and I was just like, that ain't great.
Darkest magic to me!
Did you really just allow me to cast on this guy, but then not actually give the heal?
Master of death! Right these death magic! Awake, your master calls! At once! Alright, I will! Blood fuckhorn!
I thought we were all citizens of the world. Yeah, tell that to Big Corper.
Serve me! Necromancer! It shall be!
There is no blood here. It's all dried up. Hello, fellow countrymen. Hello, world dweller. How are you?
Blood Knight! It is done.
He watched Pulp Fiction, must be.
See my sepulchral art. For my master. Atrophy and decay. Quiet, skull stuff. I know what I do.
48%. Yikes.
Yes, Lich Master!
Oof.
Kill
The fact,
all.
the fact that Krell doesn't have a like his item isn't magical is so like.
Even Krell would be impressed.
You know the weapon that Krell uses? Like it's literally magic. It's an obsidian axe, dude.
Heinrich Kemmler. Where is Krell?
It's kind of a big deal.
All will perish. Atrophy, decay.
Okay, Kemmler, could you not get beaten up by the fucking dwarf?
Heinrich Kemmler.
What the fuck?
Heinrich Kemmler.
That dwarf has hit me like every hit, and I'm just getting destroyed. Wow. Okay, bye. All right. This motherfucker is back at it again. He's just not being hit, and yet every single hit he's doing is landing. I don't understand.
Tremble before me!
Please teach me the secrets of your ways.
Winds of death. It is time. The new order comes.
Kemmler is old and crazy. Tastes really bad. Give him to the ogres. Right.
The living will join us.
How have you guys done so much damage? I don't. I like right. Okay, this for instance. That stats aren't that different from ours, right? Like then there's not much difference. In fact, we have 8 more melee attack, 3 more melee defense, 10 more weapon strength than them, and a bonus versus infantry, right? We've done 2,700 damage. They've done 6,500. Like, what? Hello?
Mortis engine.
If they were on par, I'd be like, okay, that makes sense. But they are tripling my damage output right now. That makes 0 sense. the 15%, they get to fight in all directions. That should be worse for them. That should actually be worse for them. Did you check out any of the Ross reveal fights? No, I didn't. Why? What happened? Yeah, being attacked from all sides should not be a good thing. It should be a very bad thing for you. Yeah, the damage modifier should already be in the numbers as well. Some stuff, not so much. Okay. Why bad at that game, though? The more enemies surrounding you, the more damage you can dish out. Simple math. No. You're meant to take massive penalties from being attacked in the flank or from behind. It's not a good thing. They played a couple of battles and sent the videos to YouTubers. Oh, yeah, I've got access to those. Yeah. My Cav can't really maneuver in here, unfortunately.
Necromancer.
These aren't orcs! These are dwarves!
With haste, they'll die and rise. Necromancer.
Lame. Oh, stabilized. Oh, and then just took... Where the fuck did you just get another... What?
Necromancer.
Tremble, mortals!
Destroy them.
I don't get why the damage sustained thing goes down. The entire way that they calculate leadership to me is just kind of dumb. Like, to me, right, like, the way that they should have that system, keep your shit system as it currently is, but just have it so it's a system where it's like, okay, but that's separate from leadership. Leadership trends towards wherever, like, that thing is, so it's like a slow move towards it. Whereas Kemmler, a ghost dwarf got him. He got dude. Yeah, get out of here, Slayers. Good morning, Itch. How's your day going, buddy? I was actually not paying attention and just looked at the orc architecture. Honestly, damage is one thing, but leadership is the most frustrating sometimes. Your units outnumber the enemy 500 to 1, and they all flee. Do you like how they seem to have reworked sieges in Total War 1 and 3? I do, yes. Kemmler deals with ghosts and the undead. Kemmler also gets wrecked by 8 ghosts. Do you guys know that 1-3 is in the game's past? I do, yeah. Ah! Kemmler was just sleeping, don't worry. He came back to life.
Don't rush me. I need more minions. They will all
Okay, let's go search for more things. I had a Kemmler poof in the past myself, just 10-second distract. Yeah. We watched him get curb stomped by a ghost dwarf one-on-one. And like I was like, oh okay, well Kemmler's got, you know, magical attacks, so maybe. And yeah, the little dwarf just hit him every single time. 100% hit rate. And Kemmler didn't hit him once. And I was like, they've got very similar melee stats. What the fuck? Oh well. Problem is, you might want to have it on Steam, or where you do possess game 1 and 2. True. They said it with, I believe, like Epic, because you can get it on Epic, but they did say that I don't think you can. Did they? I think they said they were working on trying to get it so it will recognize that you've owned the game, even if it's across multiple stores. But I haven't heard anything regarding if they've been able to successfully achieve that. So, yeah.
Spread the rot.
Definitely something to be cautious about.
Yes.
Yes.
How they die. Destroy them.
Ah, glorious. Kemmler is undead? Yeah. Kemmler has... I'm pretty sure Kemmler has died in the past and then been brought back to life. Now, but there's also just something that necromancers inherently do, which is their entire pursuit of their entire pursuit into the necromancy arts just has them slowly giving up their life. To I guess become a lich. Yeah, you basically give up your life and become undead. Obviously, Kemmler is the lich master, so I guess at some point he has been through that process. But obviously, a lich in Warhammer is very different to I would imagine like a lich in like most fantasy settings or like D&D. But yeah. Most necromancers slowly give up their life so that you can live longer. If that makes any sense? I'm not sure at what point you're considered undead, but yeah. However, that being said, your average Joe necromancer, like little Peter here, technically should be living.
I am Kemmler.
Because he's just a human who has started studying necromancy. So yeah, he shouldn't be considered undead. But as far as the tabletop's concerned, I'm pretty sure that they just are considered undead.
Very well. Yes, good.
Next to the cookie jar, I hear.
It shall be.
Kemmler also just took a nap. Don't worry about it. I think they made necromancer undead for the sake of convenience in the rules. Yeah. It's like the fact that, you know, like whenever you read any of like the lore and just like some of the undead fights, they always have like range units and can turn bodies into siege engines and stuff and lay siege to the city. And then in the tabletop, it's like, oh no, we don't use range. It's like, oh yeah, tell me more about how you don't do this thing.
Mortis engine, the summoning begins.
Don't like.
Leech them of life. The dead are mine. At once. But life itself.
Champion of Corn.
Everywhere is death. Darkest magic to me.
That's nice. Life ends.
Our time is now. On my master.
Strike them.
Krell! God damn it. I'm too far away now.
Ha! Even Krell would be impressed.
There we go. Does the Game Pass come with DLCs? Don't know. By the way, Ubisoft gives away Assassin's Creed Chronicles. Never played that. Some do, most don't. Huh. Yeah, for Warhammer, it's only worth it if you are new to the series and want to try it. The no DLC in Game Pass is kind of strange. Yeah, I heard that Crusader Kings 3 is in Game Pass, but without DLC, and these kind of games get a lot better with more post-launch content. Crusader Kings 3, that game that came out like a year ago and hasn't had a major content patch. Yeah.
World domination is ours. Tomb rot.
It's nice to see Musalon slowly taking over. Also, the game should do a better job at communicating what DLC you should buy for which content. What, Total War? Yeah. I think they're very good at, like, you know, if you are in the game and playing through it as you go and keeping up with like the news, then it's fine. But if you are a new player coming into the game, yeah. On Game Pass, you don't get mods. Really? Is there no way to actually put mods into it, like manually?